Hey guys, Johnny Avanti here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about something that everybody uses almost all the time, and that's headphones. Now today, a lot of people are using the earbuds that actually go inside your ears and hang down. But a lot of people are still using conventional headphones that go over the ears, that can plug in your phone, either Wi-Fi, and some of these headphones actually have microphones that when you get a phone call, you can talk and still keep the headphones on your head. You could use them for gaming, and the particular ones that I have are Bose. So I'm going to show you what Bose headphones look like after years of use. Then I'm going to show you another headphone set that I picked up that were only $2.99 at a thrift shop, and they're like brand new, and I've been using them, and you're going to see how well they held up. And then you're going to see, and I'm going to show you like other alternatives in using headphones if you're in your personal space and you don't want to use the sound that comes off of your cell phone, because a lot of cell phones don't have that great of sound or that kind of volume, and you kind of miss out on the quality of the video that you're watching or the music that you're trying to listen to right off your cell phone. And I'm going to show you those alternatives as well. And we're going to try to make a repair also on a pair of headphones that I have that are technically fallen apart, and they were very expensive. So stay tuned. Hi guys, this is my personal Bose headphone set. Now you can see this is not a wireless headphone, and I just simply plug these into my cell phone or whatever device. I buy a plug like this that came with it. This has the volume control, and it's a pretty long cord that you can use. So, but my qualm is with these headphones is you can see here how it's all, you can see like right here how it's all raggedy, and this cover is coming off. So they do sell replacement earbuds for these headsets. So you just, I guess, pull them off like that, and you would go ahead, I guess you could buy these on Amazon or get them from Bose, but from Bose they're very expensive. So you can get a pair of these on Amazon a lot cheaper. Now the other problem too is you can see up here how this came off, and this gets all over the place. I mean, look at that. I mean, I don't even know why Bose bothers to have such flimsy material on expensive headphones like this. Now these headphones new were like 200 bucks. Granted, I got them on sale. I picked them up for $79. I thought they were going to be great headphones, but they're really not holding up that well. How do you replace this part? I guess you have to like unscrew all this and take it all apart. But what I might just wind up doing is putting duct tape on here, like some Gorilla tape, and just to cover that up, because this part is okay. This at least you could replace, and it looks like you can go online and simply buy a new ear pad and just somehow stick it in there, and you should be good to go. But even with these bad these bad pads, they are still comfortable, and these are over the ear headphone sets. So now this is my other headphone set. This is not my personal headphone set, but this is a wireless headphone set, and the description will be below where you can buy these on Amazon. Now these sound awesome. So you can see here, this is Bluetooth. You turn it on and off, and you have volume control. It's on the Bluetooth. You see it blinking. It's trying to connect to something. I'm going to turn it off, and you could also use it with a wire. So you would plug that in here, and then you could plug this into whatever device you want. So here again, you can see the earbuds just literally ripped off. Now, these fold up like that. Easy to carry. You put it in your bag, and that's it. But I mean, to me, this is a problem. These headphones, brand new, was somewhere like $300. So I picked these up for $199. They were a gift for someone, and they used them, a kid, but at least this part here didn't fall apart. They did put good material, versus, these. This is terrible. I mean, you look, even if you wear these in public, it looks shabby. It looks terrible. I mean, and they even put their name on it, you know, Bose. So people are gonna look at that and say, wow, that is some pretty cheap quality. You can see here, so I think in order to take these off, you just pull them off like that, and boom, you know, they come off. So now here is a cheap set of headphones that the cord is fixed in that. It's not like, you know, detachable. So if this ever broke, that's it. You could throw these out. But they're so cheap, it really doesn't matter. Like, they don't turn. There's no left and right. It doesn't matter. This part here feels pretty strong. I mean, like, compared to the Bose, like, you could just feel that. I mean, it's pretty nicely, it's pretty soft, it's nice, but, I mean, look at that. That's horrible. But here, I've been using these, and this has been holding up. Even the ear part is thicker material than this. Even though this feels softer than that, you really can't tell a difference. I mean, it opens up like that. You know, these are cheap, but I tell you what, they sound pretty good. They look pretty nice with the red around them. I'm not sure what brand that is. If anybody knows, leave a comment below. But these are pretty decent headphones. So if they do break or fail or anything, you just throw them in the garbage. You didn't spend over $100 on these. You know, like these were, you know, 80 bucks. You know, you can still buy these on eBay. You know, people actually sell these on eBay and Amazon. You know, you could check my link to Amazon in the description below and buy something like that. You know, if you're looking for headphones, definitely that would help out the channel a lot. The other alternative you have are these headphones here. Now, these headbuds came with a cell phone. So these are Samsung. And what these allow you to do is allows you to listen to whatever sound comes out of your phone, as long as you can plug it in, because a lot of new cell phones today don't come with a headphone jack like that. You know, it's all wireless. So this is a really good thing for me. I'd rather just plug the wire in and be done with it, because for one, you're not going to lose these as easy as you would lose just plain headbuds like that. You know, because then you have to charge these. This you don't have to charge because the phone or device you're using gives it power, and you can use this with any device. You just plug it in and go. And you have the option of picking up a phone call here, lowering and raising the volume. So these are very good. I mean, even YouTubers use these to live stream, to make videos, because the sound quality that comes out of even this mic is pretty good. I mean, it's not that bad at all. It is pretty good. So these are so for me, like, these are recommended headsets. And look at that, you could just fold them up and just put them in your pocket or anywhere, and no one will even know you had them. You know, versus like a big set of headphones like this. Naturally, you're going to get better sound out of these. These sound pretty good. And the other good thing about these is it has a microphone right here. So you could use these for gaming, for talking on the phone, for whatever you want. You could, you know, do videos with this as long as you have a YouTube, a Bluetooth device. So these headphones work pretty good, and people like seeing people with headphones on, I think. Now, your other alternative is just getting a speaker like that. So let's say, for instance, you're home by yourself, and you know, you don't want to just listen to the music, to the sound that's on your cell phone, and because the phone, like I said before, is not that great, you could use a wireless speaker like this, and this thing sounds fantastic. I mean, this is a really good speaker. I'm going to do a video on this. And, you know, guys, show you like what the sound is. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and fix these headphones with new pads that I got on Amazon. Now, I called Bose for these pads, and they cost a fortune. And I really didn't want to spend the money on these headphone pads from Bose, because it seemed like what Bose does is it redirects you to an aftermarket company, and they just rip you off. So all you got to do is go on Amazon or eBay, or go online and look for these pads, and they're cheap. They're like $8, I think they were. So you can see, like, look what happened to these. They just ripped apart. And I'm not going to spend a lot of money on these pads that this is going to happen again. These seem a little stronger because there's like this plastic in here. This doesn't have plastic. It has sort of like the same foam. So these feel a little more rigid than these. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's just such thin material. Like, I think Bose should up their game in providing better quality materials for this. I mean, this didn't fall apart, but it seemed like it was kind of, you know, ripping off. But it held up a lot better than these pads here. You know, these are really falling apart, and I use these every day. Not anymore. I've been using these cheap ones because, you know, I just don't want this stuff getting all over my clothes. So now we're going to take this off. I guess that just pulls right off like that. That pulls right out. And now I'm thinking like, well, so now you get a better look at the speaker inside. I mean, these are quality headphones. These headphones are very good headphones. They're going to last a long time. But, you know, it's just the pads aren't that good. So let's take a look. So this is the left. So let's get the left side. And how is this going to fit on top of here? This is not an easy thing to do, you know, to put these pads on. I mean, I'm not looking forward to it. I don't want to. Now, I don't know if this comes out, this plastic part. It didn't come with any instructions. I guess you have to figure it out for yourself. But it still says here left, and this says left. So, all right, guys. So on the right side, I'm going to take a different approach. I'm going to do an experiment. And what I did is I put the plastic part back in. And this is the right side. And pretty much all it does is it's supposed to sit on top of the ear pad like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some like Gorilla Glue, super glue. Now you can again find this in a local hardware store, or you can go use my link below and get a super glue or a Gorilla Glue. And Gorilla Glue, like Gorilla Tape, I've never really haven't used this that much, but this seems like it's pretty good glue. It's sort of like crazy glue. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this one and see how it works. Because I could always take it off and scrape off and you know whatnot and just put the pad on. It's not going to really damage anything. Maybe I'll put some on here and a little bit on that. I'm just going to stick it right on. So this is the right bottom, and boom, just like that. So I'm going to press it. Now this should stick. I mean, it's really not going to fall off. And I'm going to see how either one holds on, because this one's on. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a little glue here just to give it a little strength, because that's ripped. And maybe I shouldn't have put glue there because you don't want it to get in there, but I could always scrape it out with nail polish remover. So this is already getting tight. You know, it's sticking, and I really don't think that's going to come off. You know, so even if I had to rip that off and there was a little residue, I could always just keep gluing it on top. And it might even be stronger because it's not in these grooves pulling like that. Like, see, because it kind of ripped here. You know, and that's where it started to rip, because the front pad held up pretty well. So I'm thinking that, I'm hoping that if it's glued, you know, with the plastic that's on there, it should hold up pretty well. It's already tight. Let me see if This is good glue to have. So I just took that piece of plastic out. You probably don't need it to glue this on, but it may give it a little more strength. So what I'm going to do is, because I glued that, I don't want that sticking in there. I'm just going to pull this off. Ah, I ripped it again. And since these are $4, they're terrible, garbage. Alright, so I'm just going to pull that out. Now I completely ruined it. So this one's ripped too. I'm just experimenting, guys. So I guess I could glue that to that. Let's have fun with some glue. Just put that on here. There it goes. Just like that, spread it out. It's sticking to my fingers. I'm just so upset at this that, I mean, I really, at this point, I don't care. So I'm going to stick that to that. Now that's going to come off. So what I'm going to do is this coming out? Alright, so this is all one piece, so that's good. So now I'm going to put some glue on here. And probably this is the best way of doing it. Put some glue on there like that. Because I really don't want to do this again. Close that. This got to be tight so the glue doesn't dry out. So here's the left pad. There it goes, and boom. Stick that on there. And I think we're good. Look at that. Okay, it's even. It's on there. I'm going to press it down so it all evens out. Yeah, look at that. This one came out a little better because it was more intact, but I could always just scrape under it with a pick and it should break off. And even if it doesn't, that one piece of plastic that I glued to that, I could just keep gluing on top of it. You know, and then they'll eventually come off. So I think they're fixed, you know, with the glue. Look at that. I highly doubt that the glue is going to come loose. And that's glued down. Maybe it needs more glue. So let's put some more glue around that one. Let's go around the sides. Let's go around the sides and glue it. Yeah, so that should hold. And if it doesn't hold, then I'll see which one holds up, and you know, maybe I'll make another video to see what the outcome was. But I think it's good. I think that's a better fix than sticking it in here. And this might even hold up longer. I'm just gonna tell my daughter just to take it easy with them. You know, don't be too rough on them. So I think that's fixed. But with these pads, the other Bose, these I think are a lot easier to fix because you can see they have like these snaps. So when you buy them, you kind of just snap it in. You know why they didn't have this to be snapped in? I don't know. So I'm gonna get the new pads for these and install them. So that should be easy enough, you know, versus these. And then, you know, these will be pretty good. There's videos on guys showing how to fix this, but I'm just gonna get, when I'm gonna get some black. I'm just gonna get some black Gorilla Tape and just put it on top of that, and that should be good enough. You know, put a little strip on here and put a little strip on there, and it'll look good. And I'll be able to use these again. Okay guys, so thanks for watching the video. As you can see, the headphones, the pads are on there. The ones that I ripped off, they're only $4. I'm gonna probably get another pair and just redo these. It seems like this side that I just glued on is holding on pretty good. So these are gonna hold up just as long as if I put it in here. I'm gonna see how long these hold up. Once they really fall apart, then I'll get a new pad. Definitely gonna buy a pad for these. In the meantime, I'm gonna continue to use the cheap set because these sound really good. And the difference is, like, you can see how these fit over your ear, right? So these are called over the ear. And these type of headphones are on top of your ear. So they sit on top of the ears versus over your ears. So they're a little smaller, a little compact, lighter weight. You know, naturally, you know, these type of headphones, which I kind of like. I think you're probably better off with these. They stick in your ear like that, and you can't see them. They're inconspicuous. You have a microphone, which is fantastic. These have a microphone as well. They're right here, and then you just plug it in to your device just like that, and you can go ahead and use it. And then again, you have the portable speaker, and these speakers are cheap. You can find these on Amazon, and they sound fantastic. You could charge these, and they last a long time. Or the same thing, you could just plug it into your phone if you have the option of plugging it in. And these are portable. You could put these in your bag anywhere, leave it in your car, and have great music anywhere you go. I think gluing the pads on this type of headphone set is a lot easier than trying to pull it and stick it on, because it's just quicker, and it's less aggravating to do. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace out, take care, God bless, and see you again in the next video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.